Alright guys, and in this video I'm going to be doing an oil change on a Toyota Yaris 2000 plate. So that's the 1999 to 2006. I have just remembered to do a video, so excuse me, but I have already dropped the oil, but I'll show you how to get to it. Jack the car up, obviously get your jack stands, whatever, make it nice and safe, entirely up to you. Now underneath the car, I don't know if you can see here, I'm going to have to get some light. Yeah, let me get the light on. Okay, here we are under the car. And over here, this little bulb, but there, next to the catalytic converter over here, which is centered, here is your oil, this is your sump. That's where the oil was drained. So from the back end of it, if you follow it round to the back there, you can see that, you should be able to see there's a nut. There's a nut, where is it? There it is, that nut there, right in the center. That nut is a 14 mil. You've got to crack that loose, drop the oil out. Watch my other videos if you don't know how to drop the oil, but drop the oil out of there. Once it comes out, then just give the, if you've got a new sump plug bolt, put the new one back in. If you haven't got the new one, you can just reuse the old, but make sure it's clean, make sure there's no debris or any dirt around the entrance of the sump hole, little plug bit. So yeah, once you've done that and cleaned it all up, put it back on, and then you've got to put the oil in from the top. Before you put the oil in, you've got to take this, here we go, down here. You can see there the little bit right, and that's the oil filter. You've got to get a pair of oil filter wrench, or just use whatever you can. I use a pair of pincers on it. I'm just going to twist it loose. Remember to go anti-clockwise to loosen it off, and then we're going to put the new one on. So again, this is my tool of choice. I'm going to get this somehow to get down there, and I'm going to twist it off. Remember, twisting to the left to loosen it, so always to the left. So that's anti-clockwise. So I'm going to start here, twist to the left, twist to the left, twist to, that's how I'm going to do it. So yeah, get that done. Okay, so now once you've managed to twist it off a little with your wrench, pliers, whatever you want to use, you'll notice it is like you are able to undo it by hand. As you can see there, I'm undoing it by hand. So next what you want to do, because there's going to be a bit of oil that comes up, not too much because obviously we drained most of it, there's going to be a bit of oil that's going to come out of it. So again, you want to put your tray underneath that you use to collect the oil with, and make sure that it drops out into there, and then you're going to get your new one, smear a bit of oil around the seal, and just twist it back in by hand, and then just give it a little bit more, a few more turns with the, not a few more turns, just a little bit more turns with the actual plier. Okay, so as you can see here, I've managed to take it off. You can see the little bit of thread right there in the middle. I've dropped it down into my little pan there, into a pile of clothes, just so it didn't drop on the floor and go everywhere. So it's in the sump pan. It's in the sump pan. Hey, it's in my little tray that I'm collecting the oil with. I just dropped it in there, and I'm going to get a bit of tissue, something just to wipe it up, clean the area up, and I'm going to stick the new filter. So now, next thing you want to do, like I said earlier, you can see here on the actual oil filter, there's a little rubber washer on it. Just want to get a bit of oil, just use your finger, dip your finger in the oil, and rub your finger around here. This just stops it from rusting onto the actual part where the oil filter goes on, and it just makes it easier to take off next time. So yeah, just get a bit of oil, dip your finger in the oil, just run it across the edges there, and then you're going to stick it on. Some of them actually do have some sort of torque settings, but mainly do it by hand, twist tight by hand, make sure you put it the right way obviously, and then just get your pair of pliers and just do it extra tight if you ain't got that much muscle like me. So I will share a little trick with you, because I'm that sort of top cat. If you've got this version, so this is the 2000 version, there's actually a little groove in here near the radiator. Put your hand in there, and as you can see, magic trick, here it comes, my hands appear in there, and that allows me to grab into the filter so easily. So yeah, use that, stick your hand through here and stick it in there, and then yeah, you got loads of little access to this little thing in there to make sure it's nice and tight. Yeah, that's good. Alright, see you later. Right. So, checklist. You've put your new oil filter on, you made sure it's tight. You've put your sump plug back on, 14mm socket, make sure it's tight. Once that's all done, all you've got to do, you've got to take this lid off here, crack it loose. Ooh, I'm not left-handed, let me use my right hand. That's my good hand, let me use my good hand. So there we go, cracked it loose. There we go, don't really need gloves here because you're going to be very tidy. There you go. You've got to put oil in there. On this car, I think it uses about 2.8 litres. Don't quote me on it, I'll tell you. Hold on, let me just think. Let me just go on Google while I'm editing the video. Boom, 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 there it is. It's back of my head. It uses that much amount of oil. So that's the amount of oil you've got to put in. Put in that much amount of oil, and then obviously run the engine for about a minute. Don't run the engine without putting oil in. Once you check that, and yeah, you've noticed that it's all copacetic and it's all good, turn the engine off, wait about 30 seconds to a minute, check the oil level again, make sure the oil is in between the minimum and the maximum. If it's not in between, or it should be near the maximum, then put more in. Just add a little bit, just little milliliters, a couple of milliliters, not too much. Little by little, keep checking, keep checking, keep checking. Once it's all good and it's on max, drive it for a day, but keep the oil in your car, because obviously as you drive it, it's going to burn a bit of the oil, and then you'll get the proper level in after about a day. Check it again, Bob's your uncle. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.